Hi guys. Just a little bit of an update. As of today, I am 21 weeks and 4 days. Um, a couple of updates. I I have indigestion, which obviously you got heartburn and indigestion are pretty typical for pregnancy. And I'm sitting really high up, so that's half of the reason of it. We found out the gender. It's a girl, so we're actually pretty excited. And actually, we found out the gender because, okay, long story, sort of. We were supposed to find out earlier this month, but she was sitting in breech with her legs crossed. So I'm like, so we had to go back and get the rest of the measurements, anyways. So we weren't originally planning on finding out until we found out the family, but because she was so non-compliant the time before, we just were like, okay, if the baby complies, we'll find out. If not, we were gonna look at a 3D ultrasound to find out, because that's kind of a little easier, even if their legs are crossed or they're in a wrong position. They can still work with it. The 3D ultrasound people can still work with it. So that was fine. I got really emotional that day. Okay, so my ultrasound appointments are first thing in the morning, so right before I go to work. So Matt and I go to the appointment, then he drops me off at work. So that morning we found out, and I was crying a little bit. And the time before, she had turned to look at the ultrasound, like the wand where, so we saw the face, and it was kind of creeping me out, because I'm like, the stereotypical, paranormal movies where all you see is like blacks of the eyes, but like everything's gray, you don't see any features, everything's black behind them. That's what she looked like, and I was like, it's a demon. To which Matt gave me crap, because he's like, don't call it a demon. I'm like, you watch paranormal things, like how are you not seeing this? I don't watch paranormal things and I see it. So Angel. So the next time, it was a couple weeks later, so her legs were still crossed, but the butt was up, so they were able to look under the butt, which is a lot easier than if their legs were open, because this actually, they can't really hide anything, because it's a lot easier. So, and they can't be like, oh, maybe it's a boy and it ends up being an umbilical, or that can happen, or it can be like basically what this guy Matt knows from the building he works at. They chat every so often, and his buddy basically got trolled by his daughter. But she had like her little fingers between her legs, and they thought it was a boy, and it ended up being a girl. And then they found out that she had her fingers between her legs. So that was kind of amusing. But yeah, so literally as soon as I found out, I kind of went on Old Navy and Time Maternity, and I finally got the maternity pants, which I'm not going to show you because I'm wearing one pair and the other pair is not with me. But I got this shirt. Got a maternity shirt. This is from Old Navy. I also got a couple other things, so I'll kind of go over that. But anyways, so this is more of a haul of sorts, essentially. But family knows it's a girl. Her name's gonna be Michelle. So if you don't have me on Facebook, then you didn't know that, but her name's gonna be Michelle. So a little story behind the name. I was like, a lot of people think because my dad's name was Michael, they think she's kind of named after him, and not entirely wrong. But originally my name was supposed to be Katie Michelle. But I don't really know the entire story about this part, but from what I gather, my mom was way too out of it. My mom had a really hard labor. So she didn't really wasn't able to have an input on my middle name. She'd already decided Katie was going to be my name regardless. So my dad's the one that gave me Lynn, which is my mom's nickname. But Michelle would have always been on the list whether or not my dad was around or not. So it's kind of a not entirely wrong. It's for my dad, but it's not entirely what people assume. Like I said, that name would have always been on the list, and then when we narrowed it down to the names we liked, that was one of the names that really stuck out for me, and I was like, yeah, it's going to be Michelle. Because, we made a list very early on of names, and the name we would have picked for a boy, which would have been Wesley, that was not on the original list. That was literally a last ad, and it's only because my mom met a little boy named Wesley and knew we were having issues with names, so my mom was like, well, what about Wesley? And we ended up really liking it. So I have like the worst hangnail right now. I'm trying to get it off. I don't have clippers. I'll just deal with it after. So I got some maternity clothes, and I'm really trying not to like get too much maternity clothes. I'm kind of buying it as I need it. And shirts seem to be my biggest issue. So the first thing I bought was this tank top. This is a maternity tank top. And basically the biggest difference between a maternity tank top and a regular long tank top, because this is long, is the fact that this is stretchy. And it's also a breathable material. This is also not a nursing tank top, which long story short, Matt and I made an agreement that I'm going to try it out, but he cannot bitch if the doctor says otherwise. Something changes, or after about a week and a half, it's not for me. It's one of those, he would like me to give it a shot because of all the beneficial things for the baby. But if something comes up that I'm not stressing myself out over breastfeeding, as long as the baby's fed, at the end of the day, I don't really give a fuck. I did get a couple of tops that are for nursing that, I wanted to get some tops just in case. Also, I wanted to like them in case it doesn't work out. So I got this from Time Maternity. So I got a couple of gift cards from there, so this definitely helped. So this is a zipper, so that you just whip out a boob. This top is inside out. I actually haven't worn this, so the tags are still on this one. I tried it, I tested, when I say I tried it on, I mean I tried, when it came in, because I just wanted to make sure it actually fit. So this one has snaps all along the side, and that should work out. I also got this, so those I got from Time Maternity. This tank top I got at Time Maternity. The pants I'm currently wearing, which I'll show you in another, I'll show you in another video, because I'll probably do outfits of the day, because this is a really cute outfit, so I may end up, and I also got a belly band. I'm kind of mixed feelings on it still. I've only worn it twice, but I'd rather maternity pants versus belly band, and also maternity pants are really hard to get used to, I find. I'm finding, because mainly because the elastic is so much higher, so you constantly feel like your pants are falling down, but they're not, obviously. So I got 2 pairs of pants, one from Old Navy. When I did a huge order. So I got this shirt from Old Navy and a pair of black pants from Old Navy, and these gray pants from Time Maternity, and the 2 shirts I just showed you in the belly band from Time Maternity, which is kind of like motherhood if you're watching from the States. So for the gender reveal, it was literally just my mom, Matt's mom and Dave, Sam and Alexa, his dad, Karen, and Logan. So we really, not even grandparents were invited. And it's not because we didn't want them there. It's just, we don't have enough, first of all, we don't have enough seating. We have to fix our chairs. That's kind of a list of things to do that we need to do ASAP. Which is also why my baby shower will not be held at my house. But yeah, so it wasn't a gift thing, which I clearly told, I clearly told people, I'm like, it's not a gift thing. Like, do not bother with it. Like, that's fine. But my mother-in-law, Jocelyn, apparently has been to Carter's and couldn't resist. So she got some newborn sizes, which, you know what, I'm hoping the baby will fit in it, honestly. Like, it's going to be a tight fit. It's not going to be a very long fit, because these are all newborn sizes. But we'll see. They're cute anyway, so I don't really care. So there's this one. My uncle gives the best high fives. Sup, Grandpa? And Grandma Magnet. So she got those, knew it with as a gender neutral, which I can kind of jazz up with some of the stuff I bought here. So that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna go sizing smallest to largest, just because that's how I have it organized. I do not have, it feels like I got a lot, but I actually didn't, once you realize how much I got, and it's just like, wow. And there was a really good deal at Old Navy, so I couldn't resist. So these are 0 to 3 months, and so I got like this little bodysuit. So a little pin at the back, so I don't have to shove her head through. But it's a little bloomers. This is, again, a little onesie. It says, "You make me happy." Figured, even though I'm due in June, I still wanted to get some short sleeve or some long sleeve, just because, you know, our house is air conditioned, first of all. We're not gonna be going out all the time. So I didn't really want to buy sweaters. I'm like, I'd rather have the option of putting on a long sleeve as opposed to finding a sweater. Are we already in 3 to 6 months? Okay. Okay, so apparently I only bought 2 things that were in 0 to 3 months. I'm also figuring if I don't get it for my shower, I'm gonna get some like just plain white ones. So this is a 3 to 6 month. Again, long sleeve. Also, I got varying sizes, because as much as I know, like, babies grow, I don't know how fast or how slow mine's gonna grow. So again, varying sizes. June's a weird month to be born in anyways. This one, this and the next one match my top. Which the next one matches my top a lot better. See? This is the same as the dark one, just in a lighter color. I figure 3 to 6 months is a lot easier to try to get one color or wear a dark color. And of course I'd get pants, because by 3 months after the baby's born is getting into fall, so I got pants, little leopard print pants. Yeah, leopard print with a little ruffle butt. I don't know why I think they're funny. I'm kind of a big deal, which 100% yes, first grandchild, for us, for my mom and Matt's mom. And you know, it's the first female born grandchild for like 3 generations on Matt's side. This is a 6 to 12 month. Again, I figured with the little ruffle butt, the sizing, you know, like, you know what, you need pants for a while, so I figure you really can't go wrong with that sizing in pants. That was a 6 to 12. And this is another 6 to 12. It's made of stars. And this was my favorite. And I figure even if she doesn't fit into it by Christmas, if she's running a little tiny, which I was, so I'm kind of assuming this, then maybe, you know, by Valentine's Day or, you know, my mom's birthday, which is in March. So look at this pretty dress. I thought this was so cute. And I mean, you can put like little leggings with it or little stockings. I could put a bow with it if I want, like a bow belt if I wanted. But yeah, so that's kind of my haul of sorts of maternity and baby stuff. And literally I made this order the day, no, the second day, the Tuesday. So I was looking at the stuff at Old Navy on the Monday when we found out, and I ordered this on the Tuesday because I kind of I had a whole bunch more. That I was like, you know what, I need to knock it down. I'm not spending $200 at Old Navy right now. It's not a thing. So it went from $200 to like 100 and something, and it's because I took out a couple things for myself as well. I planned on getting a couple of other things. Like I wanted to get a maternity maxi dress, but I want to kind of see how my maxi skirt fits first. Like that may be fine size fitting wise, because I'm literally, you can only tell I'm pregnant from the front and the side. Like look at me from the back, I'm all baby, which is good. So I know I had my OB appointment today, an update on my OB appointment. I had a horrible indigestion, so she gave me some ideas and the progress of how it goes. Like do this, and then prescription. So it's a plan. I also have some appointments booked in April when I'll be on to every 2 weeks, which is crazy to think that's like, it's crazy. Been MIA from social media for the past couple days for the most part because I've had no phone. So I got a phone, and actually the lady who we were dealing with, she's pregnant. But April's gonna be insanely busy. Not like I haven't been insanely, I don't know why, but literally every weekend I've had something going on. I don't understand. Since like beginning of December, we've been busy every weekend with something. So it's freaking annoying. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled videos soon. I'm sorry this one is so long. I just had a lot to catch up on. Yeah, so see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions for me that you want me to answer in like a Q&A, at some point I'm going to try and get Matt into a Q&A video. Either message me or, you know, comment or whatever. I'll have my social media down below. I'm trying to figure out what, you know, I'm not even fine with my bangs. I need a shower. I'm also going to be going back to vlogging soon, so there's also that to look forward to. And we'll see you guys in the next video.